Hey everyone, welcome to week 36 of pregnancy number 2, and this week has been pretty crazy. So on Tuesday I had a meeting that I went to as a class, and because I found out I have gestational diabetes, and I know I'm like really far along, but they found out, and actually it was really informative. So at this class, I learned that when you have gestational diabetes, your body, well, everyone's body always makes insulin, but it always gets absorbed the right amount. It gets absorbed and distributed throughout your body the right way, and you're fine. So, but when you, if you have gestational diabetes, when you become pregnant, your placenta, it blocks the insulin that your body is making. It blocks it in your bloodstream, and so it's not getting released and properly distributed, and then the baby starts getting a lot of the insulin, I guess, the glucose or whatever. The baby's getting a lot of it, but not, and that it shouldn't be getting, because the placenta is blocking it, and so you're making just a lot more of it, and it's not getting distributed right, and so the baby ends up getting more than it needs, and then it starts producing its own, because it does have a little, it does have its own little maker, and so it's just getting chubbier and chubbier and chubbier, even though the baby's organs aren't getting bigger. It's just turning all into fat. So so that's not a good thing, because then what happens is when the baby is born, you have a large baby, which is what happened with Andrew, because my doctor, she didn't diagnose me as diabetic, because even though I did not pass my test, she said that, oh, you don't need to worry about it, your levels aren't too high. Well, I should have worried about it, because I ended up having the big baby, and then when the baby's born, they're used to getting all this insulin, and then all of a sudden it drops. There's nothing there to give them, to give them insulin and to give them those sugar levels, and so they all of a sudden drop, and it gets very dangerous for them, which happened to Andrew, and which is one reason why he had to go to the NICU. Not the total amount, but which is one reason why, and you just don't want to go through that. So they talked to us about our diet, which, good for me. I do not have to change my diet, like hardly at all. The only thing I have to do is be careful about eating, about how much fruit I'm eating, and about cereal. You're not really supposed to have cereal, even though I had a bowl last night, but it was okay, because my sugar levels were alright, so it didn't affect me. And then they want you to not have milk in the morning for breakfast, and they don't want you to have fruit for breakfast in the morning, because all night your body's you're fasting, and you don't eat, and your body's producing all this insulin, and then and like all the sugar, and then in the morning, what do you have? You have a milk, you may have a banana or something. Well, that fruit and that milk and stuff makes more sugar, so then your body has even more sugar in it. So they don't want you to have it, and they want you to eat a lot of protein and a lot of vegetables, and that kind of neutralizes it, and so that's fine. I mean, and they want you to eat smaller meals 6 times a day, which is what I do anyway. The example that the nurse, that the doctor gave us in the class is like exactly what I do already. So So that's great. So I'm not having to change my diet very much. I just have to watch, my fruits that I eat. I can't really like snack on a lot of fruits, and I have to eat smaller amount of fruit, smaller amount of carbohydrates, like bread. I love bread, and I make, our own bread, and so we always have bread in the house, and it's good for you. I always make like whole wheat bread and stuff like that, but yeah, it changes. I can't have as much. Like I could just have a sandwich, and I can't have any other carbohydrates with it. So, or like starches, that kind of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, that's all about the gestational diabetes. And then I have to take my blood 4 times a day. I have to take it right when I wake up, and then an hour after the start of each meal. So if I start eating at 12, I can't, then at 1 o'clock I need to take the test. So far I have been really good. All my levels have come back under the amount that they should be in. So, yay, that's good. And it doesn't really hurt that bad when you like prick your finger. If you're sewing and you accidentally like prick yourself, that's what it feels like. So, everything's been great. No new cravings. Now I've been wanting to have like sweets because I can't have it, but I don't. But other than that, I have no cravings. I just want water all the time. Even though the water is starting to give me heartburn, so it's kind of crazy. But again, like she's dropped even more. I just had like 3 people within the past like 2 hours tell me, "Oh my goodness, you've dropped even so much more than a week ago." So that's fun. And last night I started feeling, not Braxton Hicks, I've been feeling those for a while, but last night I felt true contractions. So this is Wednesday night. True contractions, like for 2 hours straight, every like 10 minutes. It was kind of weird because the contractions, I know they start at the top of your belly and they push all the way down. I've gone through labor before, so I know what they feel like, but these were not. The contraction would go up, but it wouldn't go all the way to the top. It would stop like halfway or like 3/4 of the way up my belly and then roll down. It would never get all the way up to the top. So I knew they weren't true contractions, but oh my goodness, after I had all those contractions, then I had amazing like pelvic pain. It was crazy. Like it hurt to just stand up, and even today sometimes it's hurting me to stand up. So, but my husband's wonderful, and I've been getting a massage, not every night, but every once in a while, and it's helped so much. I'm sleeping again a lot better, so that's good. So yeah, anyway, here's my belly, and next week I have an ultrasound appointment on Wednesday, so I'll be telling you all about that to measure the baby and see if I need to be induced and get this baby out quicker. So here's my belly. So here's the front of it. I don't know if you can see it very well. Here. So there you go. So I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.